Science time, we learn about Jesus. Science time, we learn about Jesus.
Hey guys, welcome back to another fun edition of Science Time. Today we are dealing with pressure, air pressure. And air pressure affects the temperature. Yes, it affects the heat and the cold. Air pressure. We want to see how air pressure affects our experiment today. So, what do we need? We need a bottle. We need a piece of newspaper. And we need a lighter or matches. And we also need a hard-boiled egg. Now, remember, for our experiments, you need to work with your parents. Remember, do not do any of our experiments without your parents' permission and without them being present. Remember, some of these things are very, very dangerous. Fire and these kinds of things are very dangerous, especially if you do not know how to use it properly. So, today we are going to use this bottle, and what we're going to do is tear a piece of our newspaper, and we're going to just fold it up, wrap it up nice like that, and then we are going to light our newspaper. All right, and then we throw it inside of our bottle, and then we put our egg on top of it. Watch what happens. Whoa! Did you see it? Did you hear the noise? Yes. So what happened was the fire and the smoke sucked up all of the oxygen inside of the bottle, and because the egg was on top of it, it sucked it right into it. Wasn't that fun? Now, there's also a way to get the egg out, which would mean I would have to get the egg down. Yep. Let me see. We're going to try this out right now. So what I'll have to do is using the same method, get the air to fill the back of the bottle and let that pressure push the egg back out. So let's see if this works. You see what happened here? Do you see it? Isn't that ridiculous? I did it. I can't believe I actually got that egg back out. But it's back out. My mouth is filled with ashes. But that was fun. For a minute there, I thought I wasn't going to get it out. But I did. So, what does this tell us? That pressure and air pressure affects everything around us. So right now, even though you don't know it, air is pressing down on you and pushing your body in different directions. So that is how, this is a typical example of how air and air pressure affects us. So when the smoke filled up the bottle, it sucked up all of the air and the egg was able to be sucked in. And then I introduced air back into the bottle and pushed the air into the bottle, and the egg came popping back out. Wasn't that fun? I want you guys to try this out. See how air affects the egg and the bottle. But let me tell you something. It's also important to understand that what I put in there inside of the bottle was fire, and smoke came out of it. And it's equally important for us to know that we have to put good things into our body. Now we spoke about love and patience and kindness, all of those good things. And we have to continue to put those things in our body as well as physical things. And those physical things are proper fruits and vegetables. Uncle David loves fruits and vegetables, and I love it. So every week from now on until we finish the fruit of the spirit, we are going to be doing different fruits. Trinidad has a lot of different fruits. So we're going to see if we can find some rare fruits that maybe some of you have not tried as yet. And guess what? We put good things into our body and we get out good things. So when we put good food into our body, we get strength, we get energy, and we get enthusiasm, and we can do more science experiments. Isn't that wonderful? I always enjoy spending time with you, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again in another edition of Science Time. And as I always tell you guys, every single week, what do I say? Science does not tell us that God does not exist. Science tells us that we serve a really awesome God, and it tells us how awesome God really is. Looking forward to see you again on the next edition of Science Time.
Science time, we learn about Jesus. Science time, we learn about Jesus.